Do you want to be an actor and have zero experience, no idea where to start? Trust me, I've been there. And this is meant to share my experience so that you can have an idea on how to begin your acting career. My name is Norman Antonio. I'm an actor who is going to start his professional training at Cal Arts this coming fall. I started my acting career back in 2021 with zero experience and no clue where to begin. So if that sounds like you, this video is going to break down how I started my acting career. I'm going to show you exactly how I began my acting career and 5 steps I think you should consider when you are building your acting career.
Here we go.
Money, money, making crap for money. Money, and money, money, making crap for money. Money, yeah.
Step 1. You have to start acting right away. I know it might be difficult to find a class available where you're able to do multiple scenes and multiple monologues in a short time frame, but I do believe it's important for actors to be able to be put in that situation where you have to memorize monologues and scenes quickly, just so that we as actors can start learning that acting process as soon as possible. During that timeline, I'm assuming you're also reading different scripts and reading different monologues, so you're learning about different writers and their works. So hopefully you're also branching out and also reading and memorizing different things along that way as well. And I also think it's important for you to get comfortable performing before you start getting comfortable in front of a camera, because I think it's trying to do 2 things at once to a certain degree, but to each their own. But I would try to stay away from recording yourself until you feel pretty comfortable just performing in general. Step 2 is getting experience, and also includes taking classes. Yes, that's part of acting, getting ready, but also getting experience in productions themselves, where you're actually having to create a product, whether it's film or live action, stage work. So those I think are just as important as taking classes, or even more important than taking classes, but don't disregard just taking classes. I think you also have to learn to work on the nitty-gritty of things. Step 3 is reading acting methods and acting methodologies. That I believe is just as important for actors to read, as well as literature and knowing the different writers and and whatnot. So don't forget to read about Stanislavski and branch out from there. I know there's other different philosophies and methodologies like Stella Adler, there's Uta Gagarin, there's Strasberg, there's a Michael Chekhov, there's a plethora of acting methodologies and philosophies. So go ahead and start looking into that as well. Okay, now we are in step 4. Now in step 4, this is where I believe I am at, because I really believe you have to focus on step 1, 2, and 3. You can start working on step 4 right away, just as well, but I think you need to start working on knowing the acting chops, reading about different acting methods, and getting experience in acting. So I think that's important before you start working on step 4, which is working on your profile, your actor's profile online. And that includes building a resume and, more importantly, getting your headshots. And I know that I just recently got my professional headshots after 4 years. And now that I've been doing this for a while, I know I am ready for my resume to a professional resume. But start building all of that, but that'll require first taking classes, getting experience in productions, film sets, and reading methodologies and putting that on your resume. Obviously reading different methodologies, that's not important, but getting that experience and taking classes and hopefully getting a degree in acting will stand out as you're trying to build your career. And I would say another thing that's important when building your actor's profile is start making profiles on Actors Access, Casting Network, you know, all those other sites that are good for actors to be in. And also, I mean, I don't know if it's important, but I'm building my own website. It's not live yet. I don't think it'll be live by the time I post this video, but it's normanantonio.com. And I'm just gonna be putting blogs, just trying to build my brand. Alright, now step 5, which is basically just, you can do this just as in step 1 too, which is self-taping and auditioning. You can start that right away. You don't need to take classes, you don't need to, you know, do all of that. So you could just start self-taping yourself and just start sending them to agents, or start sending them to casting directors, or auditioning, you know, material, or wherever those audition websites are sending you. I'm not too sure yet. But you know, I mean, you'll be able to find those formats and those resources to be able to send those audition tapes. But I know right now, since I just got accepted to Cal Arts, I'm going to be focusing on doing a lot of theater work, and that usually requires a lot of in-person auditioning versus film, which is a lot of self-tape. At least from what I hear nowadays, it's a lot more self-tape, because before it was in person just as well, and it gave a lot of actors, you know, access to be able to show their personality and be able to get feedback, and also show, you know, that feeling, versus like on camera it could be a little more tough to really show who you are or whatnot. But yeah, that's step 5, and I think doing step 5 and not trying to bounce around and trying to stay chronologically in order the way I formatted would help you. I mean, at least for me, it's really, I've been able to grow exponentially because of being able to take those 5 steps, you know, as they should be taken in order. Alright, in conclusion, like I said, you can take these steps however you'd like. I just giving you my recommendation on what you should do. But hey, you can do your own thing. You don't need permission. I'm just here to give you advice. So if you felt this advice was good, please go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, that's important. And please go out and support. I should be having my website up and running, and I'm also going to be having a GoFundMe as well, where I'm going to be asking for donations so that I can, you know, pay for my education. And also, I am trying to create creative workshops for the next generational artists and kids, and just create creative workshops where we're painting and doing arts and crafts and whatnot, and also performing and acting and seeing, you know, where kids want to go as artists as, you know, as they get older. Yeah, I mean, that's really what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.